It's like you're forgetting who you are and instead confusing the story. You remember what happened, but you don't exactly remember who you were, or what side of the story you were on, or why things had to go the way they had to go. You're almost there though. It's like you're forgetting who you are. Judgment. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like it's time for you to come home. In a way, it's time for you to wake up. You know, there's no longer time for you to figure it out. You know, judgment is here. And like this card, I don't know if you guys can see it because I'm having light issues, hence the little sound that you hear. But you see, they were dead. They were mummies, you know, and now they're waking up to the sound of the trumpet. It's time to wake up. I feel like it's such a gentle time right now because so many things are going on in all of our lives that I'd rather just exit. You know what I'm saying? And the people that aren't experiencing heavy emotions right now, I'd rather run away from you. Because why aren't you receiving the same messages that I'm receiving? You know what I'm saying? Like it can make you actually look mental because you're so up here and it's affecting right here. But other people are very good liars, to where if they had a conflict between the life that they chose and their soul, they'll easily choose the life that they chose because it's more grounding, it's more secure. But in actuality, the place, people, or thing that we felt the most secure in was actually the main thing holding us back. You know, and that's why judgment had to be called, because it's like, no, you cannot keep doing this. You cannot keep living life this way and thinking that everything is okay, because now you are interrupting your own healing and your own success. King of Cups, Strength in reverse, and the Knight of Wands is now upright, because before I felt like it was in reverse in a way, because it was a passion that you just couldn't place your hand on. And this King of Cups, I feel like you encountered, or you manifested, or you meditated, or asked divine the right question of who this King of Cups is, who can love you and show you the ways of what love is supposed to be. But in all honesty, it's not time for that right now. Right now it's time for you to put that love and action into yourself. I don't think you're strong enough to juggle both love life and career life, because if you were so good at it, you would have reached your potential already, and that's not true. That's not true. I feel like one of them, either your career or your love life, is going to go. They're going to leave you. You know, instead of trying to fill in that hole of emptiness time that you used to give them, that needs to be routed to yourself. That way that other thing can meet you where you're at and replenish it. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like you're struggling with some kind of idea or some kind of action, you know, that you know you're supposed to do, but you don't want to do it. You're probably taking terrible advice from other people with this Hierophant. It was in reverse, but I feel like that's changing. I'm going to put it upright because I have faith in you, friend. 414 on the clock. I feel like there's a lot of protection around you that you don't realize it, you know, because we are one thing. We are one being, you know, but we get so caught up in ourselves that when we go to save or we go to bring up other people, we don't realize that they're already waiting for us. You know, they did everything that they needed to do, and we're just waiting for you, in all honesty. But it's like you were still tugging. You were scared of that change. You were asking for advice, and then one day you were like, this is stupid. Why am I asking you about something that you never went through before? Something that you had ample opportunity, and you chose not to do it. So if I'm telling you, hey, I have the same opportunity, and you tell me not to do it, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. You're obviously a hater. And I feel like it's revolving around some kind of stability, some kind of money, something that you've been working hard towards, and it just wasn't good advice. You weren't willing to I feel like you were listening to terrible advice so much that it almost knocked you out of your Seven of Pentacles, something that you were building so good and so far, and you see it coming, but you feel like there's just something else, there's just something else. And maybe that's where that Hierophant is coming in, where you feel inside that there's something else, but the Hierophant didn't see it, or maybe they just refused to show you. 555, maybe they just refused to freaking show you why you've been working the way you've been working, or even just showing you specifically that the way you've been working is kind of mindless in a way, or like, I don't know, there's some kind of bad advice that you took and you believed. But because it's Judgment Day, you don't get any more time to teeter-totter, it's too late. Divine intervention is here. Heavy Pisces, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, that Hierophant really got in your head, huh? Big devil energy. Ace of Wands in reverse is the energy of the deck. So I feel like you had every opportunity to do this, but the ties, your ties to the earth, or your ties to the person, kept you unbalanced, and some you didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are living in such a dark time. And how crazy is that? Because I'm in the dark. Literally 7:17 on the clock. I'm literally in the dark. And I feel like so are you. Maybe you're in the dark about who you are, and that's why you're so confused. This gives like a past life reading kind of thing. If you would like past life readings, I offer that too. And I feel like you're just not sure why you feel so connected to this person, or what. It's probably connections to the past life. I had so many connections to my past life, man. I was wondering why my back hurting was so bad. It's probably because somebody shot me in my back. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of rats out here. So don't ever sit here and give no human the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, they need their mind, body, and soul. You can only meet their body. There's 2/3 of somebody that you love, of everybody that you do not know of, until you truly get to know them on a spiritual level. Okay, go get the past life readings. This Ace of Swords in reverse. Nobody is able to take this gift from you. I feel like Spirit didn't want you to have this Ace of Swords because there's too many negative people around you. I feel like as soon as Spirit gives you a drop, or gives you an inkling of what your next life is going to be like, or up until December, you know what I'm saying, you screenshot it, or you send it off, or you go and talk shit about it, and it's kind of just like, man, it's stupid, because why would you do that? Probably because you don't even know that these people are your enemy. You don't even realize that they've been plotting against you their whole entire journey on this life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person, this Hierophant that's supposed to be in reverse, is giving me very dark energy. And you probably just can't see it because, baby, you in the dark too. You're very much in the dark. Page of Cups. Yeah, this person is barely giving you anything, and the Page of Cups gives me like just an excuse to talk about it. Like it's probably just some advice, just some friend that you would call for advice, and they love the tea, but you got to be careful with that, because not when you truly taking the advice. It's one thing to be like, hey girl, guess what happened? Another thing to be like, I'm feeling some kind of way, friend, like, can I talk this out with you? Big difference. I feel like their Page of Cups was rooted in jealousy, maybe a little envy. The color pink is significant, and green too, because that's where your money is. I was gonna say heart chakra, but I don't even get love in this. I get straight adoration, straight lust, and money. Is this a client? Yeah, this Page of Cups got you in your Queen of Swords energy, which leads to a Four of Cups. You know, you're all in your mind, you know, and you're in your mind, but you want to deny any and every opportunity that the divine has, and that's not how you become spiritually successful. You know, you have to give and take, receive and give. It's everything. Also, there's karma in everything. There's a cause and effect. You know, so I feel like with this Queen of Swords, you're kind of ignoring a certain part about yourself, and that's why you can't accept this Four of Cups or accept some kind of love offer that the divine is trying to bring. Or maybe it's just not time for you to be in love. Like I said earlier, maybe it's time for you to get yourself together, and that's fine. But there's plenty of other people, there's plenty of other Hierophants that would like to be on the same frequency, or that are already at the same frequency, if not surpassed you. That can help you, but instead you just choose to be in the dark. I really don't understand. I feel intimidation, like I'm intimidated or something. Like I feel like if I open my curtain right now, I'm going to be faced with a lot of energy, and it's not even true. Excuse me. I feel like somebody probably got your throat chakra blocked, or somebody is in this forest sword. Somebody got you in your head so bad that you can't even freaking communicate how you feel because you already done messed up. You know, it's like, dang, I dug this hole too deep. Now I'm just gonna sit here and cry. And it's just like, no, you have ample opportunity to get on your 2 feet and open your throat and get what you need, regardless if this Hierophant is still in your life or not. I'm very confused. It's like we're very sensitive to energy, but because we don't quite know how to point that energy out or how to identify that energy, everything's evil, and that's not true. It gives spirit of religion, you know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to go, because that religion aspect, that spirit of religion aspect within you makes you control things, and you don't even realize it, because religion is a control system. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the divine, they cannot control anything. I feel like there's a little ounce of you that's still trying to control a situation or an outcome. Maybe there's still a lot of ego deaths that need to happen, and that's totally fine, because I feel like this King of Cups is ready to handle that. This King of Cups is ready to listen to everything that you have, and then provide everything that you need. So much to where this Hierophant is just going to be exposed and run away. Like, I feel like you're going to be so surprised. You're going to be like, wow, I freaking knew it, man. And it's like, yeah, you did, dummy. Lovers, yes, confirmation, baby. Ten of Swords. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad as you think it is. And this King of Cups is truly going to show you that you have the freedom to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like it's going to be some kind of past life reunion with this Lovers, because it's so deep. It's so mysterious. You know what I'm saying? And now you're realizing that without this Lovers, you would have continued to live in this Ten of Swords in your head because of somebody else with this Hierophant. You know, you didn't realize that you almost blocked your blessing. Literally blocked your blessing over somebody that had their chance. I don't know. I just feel like they had their chance at life. They had their opportunity. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person, this Hierophant, blocked you because they blocked theirs. This Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you're too smart for that. You know, you're way too smart for that. You're way too smart for that. You're way too spiritually connected for that. And that's probably why Spirit is holding off some things to tell you about your life or to tell you about the next steps in life, because your judgment is still being hit on the way. Sometimes we live our lives, and then God comes. Vegas must be significant. Yeah, Vegas. Or just maybe all of Nevada. But when God comes into your life, there's nothing you can do. Like, you can't hide from them. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you have to do. And you probably won't even recognize God when you see it, because it is a spirit. It's all about energy, and people have that godlike energy in them. And I feel like I always say if we were to meet God, we wouldn't recognize them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what happened. You just didn't recognize it, and you didn't know. You've been living so long in this life that you thought you wanted, but really there's things that you need on the other side of the grass. The grass is definitely greener on the other side where you're at, because where you're not at, because where you are in, that's not grass, baby. That's mulch. That's the devil trying to hold you down to the earth and not have you ascend, because they're not ascending. They don't get to ascend in this lifetime. You do. And this Hierophant knows that. This Hierophant spiritually, their 3D bodysuit may not know what they're doing, but their spirit, like I said, we only know 2/3 of a person. I mean, we don't know 2/3 of a person. So their spirit knows exactly who you are. Their spirit is laughing at you in your face right now. But I feel like it's going to give you that strength and spark that Knight of Wands to lead you to your passion. And that King of Cups is just waiting on the other side, waiting for you. Waiting in Eden, just waiting, just waiting for that person to come and recognize them. And you can't even read auras just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the heck? I feel like this Lovers card, you guys are going to teach each other a lot more than you've ever experienced. All these friends that... And I feel like you're going to doubt them, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was my last reading. Like, you've been sleeping on them, for real. Like, you're going to be so surprised by their energy that somebody other than you can get these messages too. You are one of many, honey. One of many. 6 of Cups, yeah. Something about childhood trauma. Like, I guess when you were a kid, you kind of suppressed it and made it into, like, a mental issue. And that's probably why, like, your family or your friends, you really... close-knit with them, because you open up too close to a mother sucker, and now they try and put you in a nut house. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this Lovers card will help that, because same experience in a way, you know what I'm saying? It's actually way more common. But the 6 of Cups too, you haven't been servicing your inner child, because there's some things you forgot. Is that it? You know what I'm saying? Are you a spiritual person that just needs a spiritual healer? Are you a healer that needs to be healed? Because if you are, I offer my healing services to healers. I would love to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is I can do this. I can clear this. This 6 of Cups is the problem. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember certain things. You got to open your third eye a little bit more. And you got to let go of some trauma just to understand exactly what Spirit is trying to say. That's why this Ace of Swords hasn't come in, because you're not ready to receive these messages of what you think love is. When I say the Lovers card, what do you think? Do you automatically go straight towards, like, marriage? Do you go towards partnership? Do you just feel like whole? Like, when I say Lovers card, what do you think? The Tower coming again just to say hi. You know what I'm saying? Yes, your idea of what love is needs to crash, just so your divine counterpart can come in and do their job. You are holding your own self back. I feel like you're going to be real silent moving forward, especially because this Hierophant, I feel like you had multiple Hierophants, in reverse, just in your ear, and you're just trying to find the right It's like you on a search for somebody, you know, and you keep thinking that it's you, but actually you have an entire counterpart that's preparing for you as well. You're not alone in this world at all. God will never give you something that you cannot handle, and to be honest, is getting hard. So if anything, I completely understand what's going on with you. I completely understand, especially with this Tower spirit. Let's do some more cards regarding this Tower. I do feel like it's your idea of love that needs to change, but let's see what the cards say regarding the Tower spirit and the Two of Swords too, because I think it's just too late. You know, you're the problem. Exactly. I think it's just too freaking late. Divine intervention needed to come. 1010 needed to come because you did not do what you were supposed to do. It's like you don't remember your contract or something like that, and you have to make it right with a new beginning, you know. And you're probably traveling a lot, and you probably just have your mind boggled and everywhere down with the earthly things, but you need to go within, because once you go within, everything else will align. Nothing is aligning with you right now besides real love. You're over it. You're over it. You're over it. And I say that all the time. You get your heart broken so many times, you're going to be like, all right, God, I'm tired of playing. I don't want to live this life how I want to live this life anymore. I want you to give me the guidance. You give me the strength. You give me the passion and the ideas to actually figure this out. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, you know, that real love, that's what it's rooted in. Anything that's not rooted in real love will get its Tower, unfortunately. And I'll be honest with y'all, I had to leave my job because the reason of doing that was not real love. If I'm going to practice what I preach, I need to be able to say, no, I work in love. I am love, completely and wholly. I wonder how that's going to change my life. You know what I'm saying? Things rooted in real love. That's what the divine wants. Now, you are the problem. And also the Two of Swords, it can be a choice of how you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? But we're only at our halfway points in life. So if we say no this time, next time it wouldn't be an option. And I'll speak from experience with 222 on the clock. It's kind of like God will give you that option. And if you say no, when it's that next time to go around, there is no option. It's just going to snatch from right under you. So don't be me. Leave things when they need to be left, because it's hard out here, man. And who knows how harder we're making it just because we're not being obedient to what we hear in our minds. Like I said, that Six of Cups, you open up too much to the wrong mother sucker, they're going to put you in the nut house. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand what's going on, or the hesitation, if anything, but you're the problem. Because you know what you need to do, but because you're toggling, it messes you up really bad. I know exactly how to get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? You got money coming in. Nothing but real money, because it's rooted in real love. I feel like somebody owes you something. Somebody owes you their life. And you're still hung up on what love is. That you can't. I did it all for love. That you so stuck up on what love is that you can't receive the love coming in. I did it all for love. And I don't even think that, I just think that it's a third party. You know, I just think that there's something blocking you, or someone blocking you from thinking that, because you know, but on the outside it's just like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But what wow. Busted. It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been? Baby, didn't you get my two-way? I was with my girlfriend. You a lie. I called Keisha and Tanya and they was both at home. But I didn't say them though. They're the only friends I know. Girl, you better wait before you get all upset. Here's the truth. Talk to me. I was with my girl and she got some bad news. Her man cheated Had her upset and confused. But baby, what's that got to do? Period. What you coming in? Wow. Busted. Somebody showed you their true colors. And maybe that's why I thought that this Hierophant was in reverse and is actually upright now. They're busted. They told on themselves. You paid attention, you know? You finally woke up. And I don't know, something that they said is just like, wait, what? Or, nah, I know for sure that's not true. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure that's not true. That's not even intuition right there. You're just bold-faced lying to me because you thought I wasn't going to find out, or you thought that, you know, it just wasn't going to work. I feel like somebody in your energy is now going to run away. You have to make room for this Lovers card. I feel like they're connected. Judgment has come. They're busted. You did it all for love because you were on a search for real love. Because that's what you knew your abundance was coming from. But again, you're the problem. You are the problem. There's something in the way between how you are coping versus where you need to be at to heal. And I feel like somebody's going to get busted. I don't think it's you, though. I think it's somebody in your energy field, somebody that's messing up your head. Yeah. I got new job. Maybe you have a new job coming in, a new business coming in, a new way to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because times are hard right now. For real, y'all. Times are so freaking hard. Whew. So hopefully that's some good news for you, you know, if you have something coming in. I just keep looking at this Lovers card, though. I think it's very powerful. I think it's very powerful. And I just see nothing but good things coming from it. Unfortunately, the Tower needs to happen. But it's just your idea of love, you know, because this person, this Hierophant, never loved you. And I feel like that's going to be exposed. There's more to be exposed. This King of Cups is going to... the way this is aligned, the King of Cups is sitting right on top of the Hierophant. So it's kind of just like, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, you know, it can't trump a Hierophant, in my opinion. This King of Cups is so balanced, it's so peaceful, it's so affirming that the Hierophant that was in reverse it can't stand the light. It's too demonic. It's too dark. You know, it doesn't like light, and it wants you to be anywhere besides in the light. Hence why I'm in the dark giving you this reading. No. I see good things, man. Very powerful, very loving, very deep, very connected. I see records, like, I don't know if you're into music or like the Akashic records because it's a past life kind of thing, or what, some kind of record. You're breaking records, or you will be breaking records of some sort. Yeah. Just to emphasize the fact that you're the problem. You know, and it's okay to be the problem. It's okay to be the problem. We just need to change our idea of love, because we're all healing. You know, if somebody wants you to, if somebody wants you to be perfect for them, they're not, they're not the right one for you. Because I feel like real love is patience. Real love is kindness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to force you to be anywhere you don't want to be. That is controlling. But also there's a difference in divine timing with that judgment, you know? Because I feel like this person, you may think that they're manipulating, or that Hierophant was in your ear saying how bad of a person that they are, but in actuality, they're not bad at all. in actuality, it's just divine timing. It had to go the way it needed to go. You've been asleep for way too long. You don't even realize what you've missed out on. You gotta wake up. And I feel like you're doing that. You're gonna find the love. You know, you're gonna find your real love. That's our sole purpose. You know what I'm saying? We didn't come here on this earth by ourselves at all. But somebody's busted, man. It's 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Where you been?